Hello everyone, I am Akhilesh, and in this video I will be showing you some visualizations of active learning, a concept of machine learning. Now let us look at some active learning visualizations. So I had created these visualizations for a better understanding of active learning. Now there's a dataset called the iris dataset. It has three subspecies of the iris flower, the versicolor, virginica and the setosa. And I have taken two of them because these two actually give a good representation in some of the attributes. The attributes I've taken are the petal length in centimeters and the petal width in centimeters. So now if you look at this, you can see clearly that there's quite a good demarcation between these. It's mostly a line that comes over here which is separating them. Now if we use active learning, let us see what happens here. I have taken the SVM model, support vector machines, which is a machine learning model, and 10 points initially, and the rest of the points are unlabeled points. There are totally 100 points, so 10 of them are labeled and the rest 90 are unlabeled. The green line represents the best fit line if all points are labeled. Now you can see that these dark points, the black points, are actually the unlabeled points, and the points that are colored, those are the ones which have been randomly taken and labeled. So now you can see that there are 6 red points that are labeled and 4 cyan points that are labeled, and based on this we get this line. The most uncertain point has to be taken so that it gets a good model the next time, and this will keep continuing, and that's what has been done. So let us look at what the most uncertain point has been taken. So this is the one. Ideally, when you're doing it in a practical scenario, you should do it based on the purple line. So this will give the result because you don't know this green line yet. Over here I've just taken the green line for simplicity so that it can be maintained everywhere, but ideally you should be taking the purple line. So either this or this would have been the most uncertain point. But over here I have taken everything with respect to the green line, which you should technically not do in the actual thing. So I have got this one. And next you see I have taken this as the green line. You can see that this has been labeled, and based on that now this is the next closest point, and this has come even a little closer. This is the next one. So you can see that if you take one line and look at the most uncertain points, you will always take all the points very close to it, and you get a better fit line after all this. Now you can see that this line is coming more closer and closer to the green line, and this is the 4th iteration. You take this one. Yes, 5th iteration is also the one next to that, you can see. Now when we look at a big visualization, initially it comes close. This is a 20 iteration run. It goes far slowly because it starts labeling many points on this side. Now when it's coming back, you can see that over time it's slowly coming back to the original line. So ultimately the fit is quite good. I have written an article on active learning on Towards Data Science, which is a part of medium.com. You can check this out and implement it for better understanding. It is an active learning tutorial in Python, and it has explanations for each of the parts of the code. For further reading, you can check out this article on datacamp.com and this article on Wikipedia. Both these have good amount of details on active learning. I've added all these links in the description, and I've also added my other references in the description. You can check all these out for further reading. Thank you, and if you like the video, hit the like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe and hit the bell icon for notifications. Thank you.